Imagine one of the oldest and most arid deserts in the world, where sand dunes as high as buildings suddenly meet the cold ocean beaches. This is the Namib Desert, a place of wild beauty and extreme contrasts, located on the southwest coast of Africa. It's such a surrealistic landscape that seems from another planet. The formation of this desert is a fascinating story that involves geological and climatic forces that have been in action for some 80 million years, which makes it one of the oldest deserts on the planet. On firm ground, the dinosaurs reigned. Giants such as hadrosaurs, ankylosaurs, and ceratopsians dominated the landscape. The majority of the arena that forms Namibia's iconic dunes comes from coastal areas. It was transported by rivers that originate in the interior of Africa and flow into the Atlantic. The main arena provider was the Orange River, which also transports sediments from the mountains of Lesotho and South Africa to the coast. Once in the ocean, the arena was transported by ocean currents off the coast. Imagine a gigantic conveyor belt in the sea, which moves the arena to the north. Over time, this arena, deposited on the coast, began to be dragged inland by constant and powerful winds coming from the ocean. It's like a gigantic fan has thrown mountains of arena across the continent. This relentless wind accumulated and shaped the arena, creating gigantic, undulating dunes that are Namibia's distinctive seal. Some of these dunes are the highest in the world, such as the famous Dune 7 or the Sossusvlei dunes, which can reach more than 300 meters in height, equivalent to a 100-story building. But why is the Namibian desert so arid and unique? The secret resides in the Corriente Fria de Benguela, an oceanic current that comes from the depths of the South Atlantic, near Antarctica. This current brings very cold water to the coast of Namibia. When the warm and humid air of the continent comes into contact with this cold water, it cools quickly, forming fog and mist, but very little rain. It's like when you take a cold bottle out of the refrigerator on a hot day and it's covered in drops of water. The humidity in the air condenses there. This fog is the main source of humidity for life in the desert, but it is not enough to create rivers in dense vegetation, which keeps the surroundings extremely dry. The Namibian desert is not just any desert, of the name, and dominates a large part of the landscape of the entire country, Namibia. This country is located on the southwest coast of Africa, bathed by the cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean. So that you have an idea of where it is. In southern Africa, imagine the southern part of the African continent. Namibia is there, bordering Angola to the north, Zambia and Botswana to the east, and South Africa to the south. A gigantic coastal strip, the desert occupies practically the entire Namibian coast, extending more than 2,000 kilometers along the Atlantic and reaching hundreds of kilometers deep into the interior. It's like the Fortaleza beach extended for thousands of kilometers, and instead of buildings, there were gigantic dunes right behind it. The immediate proximity of the desert to the ocean is what makes it so special and picturesque. In some places, the red sand dunes merge directly into the oceans, creating landscapes that look like paintings. It's a dramatic encounter between two extremes, the scorching aridity of the arena and the humid freshness of the sea. The most emblematic feature is its imposing dunes, some of the tallest and oldest on the planet. It can reach more than 300 meters in height, equivalent to a 100-story building, like arena mountains in constant movement. The color of these dunes varies from light yellow to orange and intense red. This coloration is due to the oxidation of the iron present in the arena, a process that took millions of years. The older the dune is, the redder it becomes. It's like seeing a gigantic palette of earthy colors extending across the horizon. The dunes of Namibia are not static, they are mobile dunes, constantly remodeled by the wind. This means that the landscape is never exactly the same. The wind carves new ridges and valleys, creating shapes and patterns that change daily. It's a desert that breathes and reshapes itself with every breath of wind. A desert can seem lifeless, a sea of sterile sand. But the Namibian desert, with its extreme conditions, is home to a surprising community of animals and plants that have developed incredible survival strategies. It's like an exclusive club of living beings that know how to overcome the lack of water and heat. The key to life here is the morning fog that comes from the Atlantic Ocean, as mentioned previously. It's the main water of the desert, and life has adapted to make the most of every drop. Snow scarab, Stenocera gracilipes. There are species of scars that collect water from the fog, especially those that are found in the central desert. It's the star of definitive survival. Imagine a scarab that, early in the morning, leans backwards, lifting its back. The drops of water from the fog form in your container and drip directly into your mouth. It's like you had a built-in Rossio collector. Gathering plants. Some plants, such as the famous Welwitschia mirabilis, a species that looks like a cross between an extraña plant and a giant algae that can live for more than 1,500 years, have many holes that extend through the soil to absorb moisture from the rain or the wind. It's like having a solar panel for water instead of electricity. The animals here are not numerous, but they are masters of survival. Desert elephants. Yes, there are elephants that live in the desert. They are not a distinct species, but they have adapted to a more nomadic life, traveling great distances in search of water and food. Black rhinos of the desert, another giant that challenges its surroundings. These rhinos are more solitary and also roam large areas. Snakes, lizards, and spiders. Many reptiles and insects live under the arena to escape the heat of the day. The Namib Desert is vast, but some of its regions are true postcards, offering unique experiences and unforgettable landscapes. Consider them the essential views of this arena giant. Off the north coast of Namibia, the mysterious and terrifying coast of Skeleton stretches. Its name says it all. It is one of the most inhospitable and dangerous coastal regions on the planet. The combination of the cold Benguela current, which causes a dense fog, strong winds and violent cyclonic seas has caused countless shipwrecks along the coast. Here, oxidized skeletons of boats lie stranded in the arena, several kilometers from the current coast. The desert advances, like ghosts of lost battles against the sea. Hues of whales and other animals are also found, which give the place an even darker air. It's a landscape of melancholy beauty and a reminder of the tireless power of nature. Visiting this area is like entering a shipwreck museum al fresco. Thank you very much for accompanying me on this virtual exploration of one of the most incredible places on our planet. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to enjoy more fascinating journeys.